Hi there, I'm James Taylor, and these are a few things I might do at a introduction to improvisation workshop. The first one is to look at the way that we can develop systems. The simplest system is just to have a tune with a few chords in a scale where we can use all the black notes. This is if we take the tune by Coldplay called Yellow, we get 8 of these B chords. 8 F sharp chords. And if one player plays this, because all the notes are based on the scale of B major, we can actually improvise anything on, we use any note from B major scale over the top. I was using octaves then, but of course you can also use single notes. And so forth. So one player can play some chords at the bottom, some can improvise at the top. You can also compress all the chords so that you've got this B major chord here. And then this F sharp chord, if I just rejig that a bit, just teach up that, I can play that chord like that, so keep a B at the bottom. I can press for the third chord, the E major chord, I can just play it straight again over the B. And as a solo, I can so forth. So that's looking at the basic ideas of improvisation. Secondly, we can look at how we can build up fairly complex chords. If we perhaps got a C7 chord, we could perhaps take it up to an E flat 7 chord. Just a basic arpeggio with the D flat at the top, and then just take this down in semitones. And then over the C, we could play just a chord like that. It's just coming down in fourths from the upper C. And then for over the E flat chord, we perhaps could play an F chord. Just looking at some interesting sort of chordal ideas there. So we can see how we can put one sort of chord, one basic triad over a chord. If we got an A major chord, we could perhaps have an F major chord going to a D minor chord there, a C major triad over the top, and then we can look at some interesting sort of ideas going around the diminutive seventh. So that shows you how you can build up fairly complex chords fairly quickly. Now, rhythm is quite interesting. Obviously, it's got a major part in many different styles of improvisation. If we look at the sort of Latin sort of style, there we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the left hand is actually playing off the beat most of the time. And of course the right hand has got this da, deen, da, da, sort of rhythm over the top. Also, we can look at a few little puzzles that have been put together by this guy, here's this Molino. And he's got this interesting idea. It's basically that sort of thing. So notice that the right hand here is in fours, in a 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the left hand, although it's still in the 4/4 time, the groupies are irregular. And you've got lots of groupies of 3 semiquavers, like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So of course the left hand is right. So the left hand's right outside. You also might get an interesting sort of puzzle like this 9/8 challenge that he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. 2. So there, that's actually in 9. Notice how first of all the writing comes on every odd beat, and the second time round it's on every even beat. Right, that's a very brief rocket tour of the sort of stuff that we could do in the impro workshop. I might also do some very basic blues. I mean, it's interesting if I were to do something at the bottom end of the piano in the E flat. Then over the top end, you can play anything. And so forth. Okay, I'll see you soon.